So Alabama says embryos are children. There's a lot of implications of a decision like this. Embryos and children are they're just not the same thing developmentally. An embryo is basically a bunch of cells doing division, and we are, it's before we're seeing organs or the ability to survive outside the womb. And calling them children it's muddying the waters in order to make it difficult for women to have control over their own bodies. That's all it is. And it is putting an emotional word on a collection of cells in order to make it more easy to legislate against women's rights. That's what it is. And it's going to open a can of worms. So what does it mean for a woman's right to make choices about her own body if an embryo has the rights of a child, which is turning into be possibly having more rights than the real human woman whose embryos we were talking about? And, when we're talking about birth control, fertility treatments, choices about pregnancy, how we treat miscarriages, it's going to have huge implications for all of these things if we now consider an embryo a child. It's already shutting down IVF, which is now stopping people who want to be pregnant from having pregnancies, which is just wild. I mean, really wild. So I hate it. Scientifically, ethically, legally, it's a disaster. And I understand if you want to fight for or against abortion rights, okay? I mean, I don't agree with you, but okay. But in calling an embryo a child it's simply a way to muddy the waters so that people put an emotional significance on a cluster of cells in order to make it easier to legislate against women's rights. That's what this is, and it sucks.